Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. Today, Matthew Hussey talks about how not to chase. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Remember, this is about sex meaning something, not sex costing us something. If it means something, we'll just continue in an organic and elegant way. If we feel it's cost us something, we'll go forward in an anxious way.
Interesting. So, a lot of girls, right? They have bedroom fun too early and with the wrong guys. And we already know this, right? And obviously, it's a wrong choice. This is an interesting educational video. Let's see how it goes.
Before we get into the video, like the video.
One sec.
Release a video, you get notified first and you don't miss it. Now on to the video. What do we do after we have sex with someone that we want more with? Sex is one of those strange things that changes the dynamic, doesn't it? It can make us feel awkward afterwards. It can make us feel afraid. For some people, it makes them feel like they've given something up and they now have...
Yeah, that's what happens when you sleep with a guy that's not good for you, right? And these girls, a lot of them, they just run after these guys that aren't good for them, like moths to a flame, right? Oh, he's a bad boy. Oh, he plays guitar. Oh, he has a couple tattoos. Okay, I'm gonna sleep with him, not realizing that your end count matters. So you can't just be throwing that around to every guy.
Have a reason to be fearful because by having sex with someone, I can now feel used. I can now feel in some way taken advantage of, or I can just not like myself for having done it if this situation doesn't turn into anything more. I will now...
Right, or what these girls do is they go after a guy who's so superior to them in terms of status and so on. So superior that they have no chance of the guy ever committing to her. And then they're like, oh, how could he? He used me. It's like, no, you don't understand. You made the guy's bedroom fun zone, but you didn't make his relationship zone. Very simple.
Regret this, and all of the complications and anxieties around having sex with someone can create a very counterproductive energy after we've done it. And that's a shame, because when we have sex with someone and we want something to happen afterwards, there's a certain mindset and a certain intention and approach that actually makes it much more likely that...
Yeah, very simple. Okay, are you ready? Provide value. Provide something more than bedroom fun. Don't be the kind of girl that just sleeps with anyone, right? Don't be the kind of girl that likes to party or do illicit substances or have 100 tattoos, right? And so on. If you want to get the attention of a guy, don't have a super high end count. Don't be masculine. Okay, let's do the shitting now. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit all for notifications, drop me a donation. Like Hunter M, Adrian on Tom M, just click more in the video description, buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks, and go to my Patreon and subscribe at patreon.com/theheliosblog. Alright, shitting is done, let's continue.
Something positive will come of it. Here's the starting point after sex. We have to communicate through our words, through our actions, through our energy, that sex is something that means something to us. Now, don't get me wrong, sex doesn't have to mean something to everybody who has it, but...
Oh, something else. Okay, are you ready? You can't do this, because a lot of girls do this. Okay, you can't do this. You can't give it away to 50 guys for free, then say bedroom fun is valuable to me. I've had my fun, now I'm ready to settle down. No. From 18 years old, you say bedroom fun is valuable. I will not give it away except to my husband. I will not give it away except to a serious boyfriend with serious intentions, a man that could seriously become my husband, who has good intentions. That is how bedroom fun should be treated for girls. Not, oh, he sells illicit substances? Okay. Oh, he has 20 other girls that are interested in him? Okay. Oh, I drank some illicit substances and I was at a party and one thing led to another? Okay. Oh, I have 35 tattoos? And so on. It can't be like that. Guys will not want to commit to you. That's how you demonstrate that bedroom fun is not valuable to you. You demonstrate it by giving it away for free. And that's the thing. Guys understand. Girls are in two categories. There's the girl that you want to have a serious relationship. There's the girl that's friends with benefits only. And we understand that they're two different categories. And what will happen is guys will just not put you in a relationship. That's what will happen. So the guy will get with you, have bedroom fun every week, but he'll never, ever, ever upgrade you past that point. Never. And he won't because you haven't earned it. Because he knows that you're not in that zone for him. And he knows it because of your behaviors and your tells. Masculine behavior, disrespectful behavior, too much bedroom fun before being with the guy, too old, having aposematic hair, and so on. These kinds of things mean that men don't want to commit to you. And if they don't want to commit to you, then they don't want to commit to you. It's simple as that.
But for the person who wants a relationship, for the person who is being intentional about who they have sex with, there is a way to convey that
right.
It means something to you in a...
Don't start at 35 plus. Please start at 18.
Beautiful, high-value way. Now remember, in dating, we are always communicating whether we are someone to be taken seriously,
right,
or someone to be taken lightly.
Indeed.
So when we sleep with somebody, how do we communicate in an elegant way that we are somebody to be taken seriously? Number one, don't run away after sex and expect them to chase you. This is what happens for a lot of people, either out of a sense of pride, like, oh no, I've given something up. The power has shifted into their hands. I now need to get power back by getting them to chase me. It shouldn't.
Yeah, once you've had bedroom fun as a girl with the guy, the power is already lost because the guy has gotten quote unquote what he wants. But it's not the only thing that men want, right? Like, yes, the primary thing that men want is bedroom fun. But they can get bedroom fun from multiple sources. If you provide a lot of value outside of bedroom fun, they're not going to see you as just bedroom fun. That's the difference between men and women, right? So if you run away after bedroom fun, you're not really winning. You're kind of actually losing. Because the man wants bedroom fun, the girl wants relationships. If the girl runs away, then what are you doing?
Be that way. It creates the wrong dynamic in the first place.
Indeed.
And sometimes we back off after sex because you're afraid of rejection. You feel like, oh my God, I'm exposed now. I'm vulnerable. I'm going to go into my cave and they're going to have to coax me out again. We don't want to be the person that makes someone chase after sex because all that does is go back to game playing.
Exactly. So women and men understand this, okay? Are you ready? If she plays games with bedroom fun, she's not a wife. She's not a girlfriend. She's friends with benefits only. Any girl that would deny you any amount of bedroom fun, she's not interested in you like that. Because girls don't play bedroom fun games with guys that they see as superior. They wouldn't dare. They're too afraid of the guy leaving if they don't get, access to what they want, right? So, men, if she is playing games, she doesn't like you like that. So cut your losses. Recreational use only. Remember that.
We also, by the way, don't want to be the person that doubles our intensity after sex.
Indeed.
Because we're anxious and we feel like now it has to go somewhere
Right.
or we're going to feel used and taken advantage of. Both of these two things...
Right. So this is very often the case for older women, right? They've been used and thrown away so many times because of their bad choices in the past, that now it's gotta be like a marriage within 3 weeks. You know, I've chosen to give you my bedroom fun. We're now in a serious relationship. You see, that is also not going to work. The guy will immediately know you're recreational use only, and what's going to happen is the guy is just gonna say, ah, I see, you're the kind of girl that is recreational use only. Some men will then say, cool, I'll be your boyfriend, but in their mind that they never were, and they'll just sleep with you until they get bored, right? They'll fake the whole relationship. You can't be like that. You know, oh, you've slept with me once, now we're boyfriend, girlfriend. No, that's too pushy. That's too clingy. That will not work. That will have the opposite effect.
Making them chase or suddenly chasing them are extremes that we don't want to participate in. And usually that comes from the framing of sex as having cost us something. Remember, this is about sex meaning something, not sex costing us something. Right. If it means something, we'll just continue in an organic and elegant way. If we feel it's cost us something, we'll go forward in an anxious way.
Right. And again, a lot of girls, as I said, they'll go for a guy who's so far above them, who then uses and discards them, and they're surprised that it happens. But actually, you knew from the beginning that he was really far above you, and you could have prevented that whole problem. So, again, smartness goes a long way. And when I say smartness, I actually mean wisdom goes a long way.
Number two, if we want it to go somewhere, then after sex, we can't just let it run on for months without expressing that we don't want to continue if that person is sleeping with other people. In other words, if there's going to be continual sleeping together now, it has to be within the framework of not sleeping with other people.
So yeah, so again, a lot of girls, they mess this one up in the sense that they're afraid that if they tell the guy that they don't want him to be a non-exclusive, that he'll leave. And a lot of men do, right? Because a lot of men aren't interested in anything but a friends with benefits. So that's what that is, right? If the girl just continues to sleep with the guy without saying anything, then it will be a friends with benefits, right? So there needs to be, let's say, a 3 to 4 month period where it's just friends with benefits, and then the girl has to make it clear, okay, we've been sleeping together for a while now. Are we dating? Are we exclusive? You need to bring it up. Like, the girl needs to bring it up. So you as the guy, you don't ever bring it up, okay? You as the guy, you never bring up the relationship. You just have bedroom fun with her every week as friends with benefits until she brings up the conversation of, are we dating? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we... Because then she's investing in you, which means she sees you as above her, which means the correct relationship dynamics are in place for a good relationship where you're in charge. And that's what you need for a stable, happy relationship. You need the man to be in control, the man to rule the roost, the man to have the frame, the man to have the control.
The more you continue to have sex with someone without explaining that you wouldn't want to do that if it wasn't exclusive, the more you cement a dynamic that you don't want and make it permanent. Number three, if you communicate that to someone and they express that they don't want to be exclusive, then you don't suddenly end up back in bed with them on a Friday night where you're feeling lonely or they hit you up. Instead, you have to be willing to walk away.
And actually, this number 3 is the most amazing advice for men. A man's greatest power is his ability to walk away. So if you are being treated disrespectfully, if she's not behaving the way she needs to, if she's not showing you respect, deference, cooperation, she's not being pleasant, she's not being submissive, she's not being bedroom fun, loyal, then it is immediate. You're walking away. You're going to other options. You're not continuing an arrangement that doesn't favor you. You're not continuing an arrangement where you are being treated like dirt. Very good advice. And of course, women naturally do this, right? Women are naturally, at least at the beginning phases of a relationship, very willing to walk away. So most women do this. Unless they're sleeping with Chad. Then it's very hard for them to walk away. Even harder, arguably, than for men.
You stick to what's actually important to you, which is that sex means something. And if you're going to continue to have it with someone, there has to be a progression and there has to be an exclusivity between you.
So what Matthew is describing is the frame control of the relationship. Who controls the frame? What frame are we living in? Whose reality are we living in? Are we living in her reality or your reality? So here is the frame, okay, for a relationship. The man is in charge. So whatever you want as the man, that's what you demand. And you don't have to demand it directly. You demand it through your actions, right? If I'm not in a relationship that favors me, if I'm not being treated well, then I will leave, right? And if you want to have multiple friends with benefits, then that's the frame you hold. If you want to walk away, if you want to leave, great. Go ahead and leave. I'm still going to be non-monogamous, non-exclusive.
You don't trample your own principles.
That's
and
right.
The things that mean something
That's
to
right.
you simply because you like someone.
That's right.
Why? Because sex means
Yes.
something to you.
Again, this is very good advice for men. Very strong advice for men. It's not about the bedroom fun. It's actually about frame. The point being, I'm not going to compromise myself. I'm not going to lower my self-respect by destroying myself just because I like you. If you're not going to comply with what it is that I want, then I'm not interested in maintaining a relationship with you. And that's it. It ends there.
You. And by the way, this isn't about judging someone if they don't want exclusivity. It's not about being angry at someone if
Right.
they don't want exclusivity.
You don't have to be mad.
And it's not about calling someone out like they used us or they did something wrong by having sex with us when it didn't go somewhere. We have to own our actions.
That's
if
right.
we have sex with someone.
Great. Finally, Matthew telling women to take accountability for their actions. Very nice, Matthew. Very great. That's right. You are responsible for the choices that you make. If you make bad choices, the bad choices rebound on you. Obviously, right? So, keep that in mind.
Own it. It was great. I had fun. It was something I wanted to do. But because it means something to me, this isn't something I'm going to continue to do with someone
Right.
for whom it doesn't mean the same. And that is how you get taken seriously.
Exactly.
That's how you get treated as someone that has to be invested in instead of someone that can just be relied upon for a fun or enjoyable experience when
Right. Exactly. So if you don't want to be a friends with benefits, you have to have, as a girl, you have to have the frame of, I want a monogamous relationship. I want exclusivity. The man wants bedroom fun and chases bedroom fun. The woman wants exclusivity with a strong man, right? So men, if you want to have multiple friends with benefits, that's your frame. You hold to that frame, you stick to that frame. If she wants to leave, cool. I will find more girls who are interested in what I'm interested in. That's the point.
that person feels like it. By the way, for those of you that want to get more in depth about how to have these conversations,
Nope. Okay, and now he's shilling something. Okay, we continue with this video.
Adjectives: driven, motivated, ambitious. Those three things are not necessarily synonymous with kindness.
Well, yeah, obviously. In fact, motivated, driven, ambitious men are usually low in agreeableness, which means they're less kind. Almost always. They're less kind. They're more willing to hurt to get what they want. So,
Listening to your podcast, and can I just say, you and the crew are relatable, refreshing, and encouraging. So thank you. I do have a question for you, if you don't mind answering. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm what some have called an alpha woman. I am
the famous alpha woman. Yeah, they don't exist. An alpha woman, in a woman's opinion, is a man with girl parts. But that is not what an alpha woman actually is. So an alpha male is the man that other men want to be and other women want to be with. Okay, that's an alpha male. So by definition, an alpha female is the woman that other women want to be and men want to be with, okay? So an alpha female is a fit, feminine, cooperative, submissive, and bedroom fun loyal girl who's young and who has a low end count. That is an alpha female. And ideally, in the most ideal world, that girl is a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 in looks. That is an alpha female. That is the girl that when she walks in the room, all the girls are jealous, all the guys want to sleep with her. That's not the same as an alpha male. Okay? So when a girl says she's an alpha female, already she's developed the wrong strategy for life. She's gone into life as a man, even though she's a woman, and she doesn't understand why she can't get a man. Well, the reason you can't get a man is because you have alpha male energy, and usually women poorly conduct their masculine energy, not understanding that it comes with a lot of responsibility, right? So alpha male energy, strong man energy, leads to conflict, and you have to mitigate that conflict with control and wisdom. But a lot of girls, they don't have that control and wisdom. They just go off the cuff and bother everybody, anger everybody, and don't understand that they're just abrasive without being assertive. So, and then they also don't understand why aren't men interested? Well, the reason men aren't interested is because a man doesn't want to work 9 to 5, 5 days a week, come home and fight with you. He doesn't want another boss at home.
Independent, graduated from a great university, started a career, and became a homeowner at a young age. I'm seeking a partner who is also driven, motivated.
Partner. Red flag. For girls as partner, it means that she doesn't respect men. She doesn't understand that a man should be above me. She's saying, I want a man who's equal to me. But because women are hypergamous, they see men that are equal to them as under them. So what she's saying is, I want a man who's below me. Well, no man is going to want to be with a girl that treats him as though he's below her. And this, and coupled with her being a homeowner, having a career, being a strong, independent boss babe, all of this masculine energy, it doesn't make a man want to be with a girl. Because again, it leads to fights and annoyance, right? Like these girls say, oh, men are intimidated by me. They're not. They're annoyed by your masculine energy. A man doesn't want to work and then fight with you later over dominance and have to dominate you every day to put you in your place. He just wants to come home and be at peace. Okay, let's continue.
Ambitious and kind. I have noticed that I tend to attract gentlemen who ask me out who are beta. Apologies,
Yes.
I do not mean to say this
Indeed.
in a derogatory way. But men...
Yes, the reason why you attract beta males is because beta males are more feminine in their energy. Alpha males seek feminine women. Beta males seek masculine women. And the reason is because somebody needs to have masculine energy and somebody needs to have feminine energy, right? If the girl has the masculine energy, then the man has to have the feminine energy. You see? That's the idea. Also, an alpha male who has his pick of the litter, as it were, will never pick a girl that will cause him a headache. So you are already out of the running.
Men who do tend to look for caretakers, take the back seat in a relationship,
Indeed.
and might even try to take advantage of my giving heart and financial ambition. I am not attracted to men like this. Any tips to attract a man who I'd consider an equal in kindness, drive, and ambition?
So what she's saying when she says an equal is actually not an equal, because she said she attracts beta men. She's implying she wants an alpha male, which is not an equal, that's a superior. Well, if you want a superior, you're going to need to come off as less masculine. Dress more feminine, act more feminine, get out of your masculine frame. Don't be the boss babe. and you need to let the guy lead. It's very hard because she's spent so much time becoming a strong, independent boss babe. So,
think power couple. Is it truly just a numbers game, or is there something I'm missing?
yeah, feminine
Also,
energy
for the
is what you're
record,
missing.
while I am independent, I'm also very feminine, kind, and generally fun to be around.
She says that as the addendum, as the PS to this whole letter, right? The medium is the message. So no, that's a lie.
Don't want any of the comments above to be misconstrued as stodgy. And that is from B. Well, thank you for the question, B, and the vulnerability in asking it. This is the kind of question that makes me want to ask you 5 more questions to try to get a little more precise with my answer and understanding what might be going wrong. Look, let's just start from the place of saying dating is always, to some extent, a numbers game. And the answer to many things can be have some patience, because over time, if you're proactive, life will put people in front of you who could be right for you. So there is that element of it's a numbers game. You sound, from what you've said, and you said you graduated from a great university, became a homeowner at a young age. I'm guessing you're in your 20s. I don't know that for sure, but it sounds like that from the way you're saying it. There's time, and it will be a numbers game in the sense that I think that at that age, you're still trying to figure out who your people are.
Man, like, this is terrible, right? Like, not a single word here was reality. But it's okay. I gave the commentary that was reality, so we can stop right there. Sorry, Matthew, you're wrong here. All right. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit all the notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adriana, and Tom M. Just click more in the link in the description. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Just type that in the top bar there on the internet. You can just go to your browser and type that in. Or go to my Patreon and subscribe, patreon.com/theheliosblog. So same thing, just type that in the box if you go to your browser, you know, like let's say Safari or whatever. All right. Again, guys, thank you so much for listening, especially if you listen to the end. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.